And it's working. But the last thing I want to do is if you click a block, I want the screen to flash white just so it has kind of a more exploding effect. So to do that, in the draw background function, I'm going to allow it to take a color parameter. And if there is a color parameter, we'll make the full color the color. Otherwise, we'll just default it to black. So if there's a color, make it the color. Otherwise, make it black. So now that all works. So all we have to do is when you click a block in the event listener, when we check if a block is destroyed, and it is destroyed, then we'll play the audio, add to the score, add to the speed, and we'll also draw the background with white. And now it flashes every time. Cool. Then once we've done that, our app is ready to package. So we're going to package it using something called nw.js. So just go nw.js, and you just go to nwjs.io, go to downloads. Cool, I'm running on Mac OS X, so download normal. It's downloading. So once we've downloaded nw.js, what we need to do is create a package.json file inside of our project. So we'll just make a new file, save it inside here as package.json. Cool. And inside here we'll have the name, and we'll call this blocks game. Then we need a version, and this will be version 0.0.1. And then we need which is the main file that it runs, and for that ours is game.html. Then this is for nw.js. It uses this to determine the window size and everything. So we use window, and the title will be, we'll call it super blocks, and icon, don't have an icon yet, so let's make link.png. That's the default one. Toolbar, we do want a toolbar, so we'll say toolbar is true. By the way, if you have an icon, then you can just put the link to the icon there. Frame, so we want a frame around it, which is true. Then width, we just want this to be a little bit bigger than what we've made our canvas size. So I found that 830 works well for the width, and for height, I found that 835 works nicely for the height. And we want the starting position of the window to be the center of the screen. Cool. So once we've done that, let's just neaten it up. We save it. Then we copy our game. We unzip the nw.js zip file that we just downloaded. In nw.js, we show package contents. We go into resources, and we just paste our blocks game in there. We rename this to app.nw. Then I think that's it. So we go back to nw.js. We can rename this to blocks or super blocks. Click it, and it doesn't work. Okay, so you just right click and say open, because it's not trust developer. Open it, and we should have our game. Cool. And that's basically it. That's how to package and make a simple game in Canvas. This was my first tutorial, so if you enjoyed it, like it. If you one tutorial, a tutorial on something else, just let me know. Cool. Thanks, guys. Cheers.